It has been hell because my daughter doesn't deserve any of this.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories. Charity Huntley, 27, better known as Charity Lanique, was smart, motivational, inspiring, and funny.
Sorry, I can't. Yeah.
She enjoyed singing, dancing, and modeling. That was her passion. She also enjoyed helping others to fulfill their purpose in life. She was a bright star. There was nothing that Charity couldn't do. Taking photo shoot and spending time with family and friends were her desire. Charity had hung out with George Sapp, 42. They both had went out on the boats, who he claimed they had met at the beach. Sadly, on August 6, 2023, George Sapp would drop Charity off at the hospital nude. But whatever happened while she was on the boat with George Sapp would end her demise.
Mary Huntley says her bright star, who she called Cheer Bear, was found dead Thursday. She says nothing could have prepared her for the news.
I hadn't talked to her Wednesday. I called her and her phone's going to voicemail. Thursday, I felt sick, felt eerie, and I'm like, why is she still not answering her phone? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Why she's not answering her phone? So I started calling her friends, started trying to figure out if anybody knew where she was. And then about 5:30ish, the detective called me and told me they had my baby since 9 o'clock that morning. They told me my baby was gone.
What started off as a death investigation has resulted in the arrest of a Jacksonville Beach man accused of trafficking drugs. George Sapp, 42, was arrested Wednesday and charged with possession to sell, manufacture, and deliver a controlled substance. His arrest comes 160 days after he dropped off Charity Huntley, 27, at Baptist Medical Center. Police were called to the hospital that day around 10 a.m. April 6 in reference to a man who drove to the emergency room with a deceased female. The female was identified as Huntley, a popular Jacksonville singer known as Charity Lanique. Sapp put her body in the rear storage area of a Chevrolet Tahoe before taking her to the ER. When police arrived, they said she was nude and the body was cold to the touch and stiff. A medical examiner determined her death was caused by a combination of drugs. Officers who arrived at the hospital took Sapp to the police station, where he gave his account of what occurred that night before. According to the report, Sapp said he ran into Huntley at the beach and the two hung out and went out on the boat. He alleged that Huntley asked him if he had any pills and he gave her half of a Percocet. Sapp said he laid out an air mattress in his garage. He told the police he went into the house around 8:30 p.m. to check on his girlfriend. He also told investigators that he ran errands. Officers searched Sapp and found Percocet, oxycodone, the report states. Police looked at video of the entrance points of the apartment complex where Sapp lived and observed the victim walking from her car to the boat. When the suspect and the victim returns to the boat ramp, the victim is holding onto suspect's arm in order to walk. The General Investigation Unit obtained an arrest warrant for George C. Sapp for trafficking illegal drugs. Around 9:30 a.m., George Sapp was placed under arrest after a vehicle takedown was initiated on the Greensway in Jacksonville Beach, the release states. Sapp remained at Duval County Jail late Wednesday on a $150,000 bond.
I used to tell her growing up, good things come to those that work. And she took that and she ran with it and she worked for any and everything that she got.
According to the Jacksonville Beach Police Department, Huntley was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. The medical examiner later wrote her death as an overdose. And how have you and your family been since losing Charity?
That question never is an easy question. It's been hell for me. It's been hell for me. I raised my daughter to take care of her siblings, so whenever I leave, I know that they would be taken care of. I never thought that if she would leave me.
In January of 2019, another woman filed a petition for an injunction for protection against sexual violence against Sapp. At that time, Sapp worked at Waco's, a notorious Jacksonville strip club. The woman told police she finished her shift for the day and was waiting for a friend to help fix her car. Sapp invited the woman to go to his house for 5 minutes and smoke. While at the house, the woman alleged that Sapp began feeding her Xanax. She tried to pretend she was eating it, but kept the pills in her hand, the petition states. When Sapp noticed she wasn't taking the pills, he started physically putting the pills in her mouth with his hands. The woman told police she blacked out, woke up at a hotel alone, and not at Sapp's home. She was naked. She got dressed, walked into the hallway where a man saw her crying. He helped her charge her phone and called the police from the front desk. Sapp arrived at the hotel while the woman was speaking to the officers. He asked, "What's going on?" And she asked him, "Why did I wake up naked?" The petition states. Sapp told her they had sex. She said she didn't remember. Sapp then showed the officers a video of him having sexual intercourse with her. The officer then told her that it appeared that she was having fun during the video, the petition states. Sapp was never charged criminally with a crime in that case, and the petition is listed as closed according to the county court documents. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion on this story. This woman had a bright future ahead of her. She was doing something great in her life. She enjoyed singing, dancing, but it was all taken away from her. In my opinion, I honestly believe that he had something to do with it. I honestly don't believe this woman took all them drugs herself. I believe it was forced down on her, just so he could have relations with her. That's just my opinion. And in 2019, when another woman claimed that he had drugged her and had relations with her, but it appeared to them, it looked like she was having fun. I don't believe she made that up. But this man was doing to women, he'll drug them and then he will have relations with them without their knowledge. And I pray that this woman will get justice for her daughter, because she knows in her heart that her daughter did not do this to herself. He played a part in it, and justice will be served. Ladies, please pay attention to the red flags, know your worth, and be safe. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayer with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.